You all remember the Wizard 1956 Wizard Rol Aire Fan we restored earlier this year. Nobody else has one of these, and up till a certain point I didn't even know who manufactured it. I'd like to thank Kundo Fox, aka Stereo Flip, for this tip. I found its cousin. It is the Shovelaire Aire, manufactured by the C&H Air Conditioning and Fan Company, Incorporated of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm assuming mid-50s for this one too. But here's the thing. I mean, it's not a rollabout. That's the only difference between the two. And the Shovelaire is a single speed fan. See, it has the same exact blade set. The front nameplate is identical, other than one says Wizard and one says Shovelaire. They both have universal motors, both 1500 RPM, though the Shovelaire is only a single speed. Here's the universal motor on this one, and the universal motor on this one, identical. This outside piece in here is original to the fan. This fan had it too, but it was been rewired like 3 times, so I just discarded it and used heat shrink on this one to finish it up proper. These both have the same brand switch, but this, as you can see, is simply an on-off switch. But everything else is identical. This one here, it's a off high-low. It looks like it says ETC is the brand. And both have had their power cords replaced with lamp cords. I went period correct because these fans, the proper color for this fan is brown. I just put a 12-foot lamp cord on this one and a 12-foot lamp cord on this one. So yeah, even the backs are identical. We only got this fan for $9, $10. I'm gonna do a startup sound of this one from the back. And what it is, it just tilts up and down. It is a 4 fan. There's 3 rubber feet. Alright, and I'm going to do a startup of the fan in reverse, or I should say from the back. Alright, and it blows a lot of air. 4 blades. Very quiet. This is going to be the spin down time. And here we have both fans running, lots of air movement. And one last piece, we actually have a parts Shovelaire. This one doesn't even have a model number on it. And why it's a parts unit I'll explain, but the blades on this one are ever so slightly different. As you can see, the centerpiece is slightly smaller, and the blades themselves, you see it's a little bit offset, like where that, like this right here is larger on the other fans. These blades are different and they have a much steeper blade pitch than those two upstairs. So this one's slightly different, but it has the same power switch, and you can see that brown cord is the original cord to it too. What happened with this one is it was never maintained. When we got it, the motor was completely seized up. The bearings were literally falling apart when we tried to oil it and spin it. I mean, pieces of bearing actually fell out of the motor. The motor windings were burnt black, and on top of that, it was shorted to the case, so the whole fan was live. So we just gutted the motor, and we'll just keep these pieces as parts, just in case we need them for the other two. Yeah, you can see rather closely how it's much wider, the blades, where it connects to the centerpiece. But there you go, the mid-50s Shovelaire by C&H Air Conditioning and Fan Company of Atlanta, Georgia, which is most likely the manufacturer of that.